be one of those people that's like, y'all, this life experience thing that happened to me really gave me an awakening and changed me and changed my psyche. But I'm gonna be exactly one of those people because I don't want to be that way, but guys, I am, and I gotta admit it, you know. My god, like, getting fired has really changed me, and I've only been fired for a couple hours. Holy fucking shit, that shit changed me. Like, immediately, you know, like, I feel like my confidence just went up 8 octaves. And that's really crazy. Like, how does getting fired make you more confident as a person and make you more grounded in reality? I don't know, but it did just that. So I think I look better like this. Okay. But yeah, I feel like my confidence kind of went up a notch, and that's really crazy. And I mean, obviously, when you're so like oppressed in a place, you kind of feel powerless, and confidence-less, I guess. Less confident. English is an Englishing. It's too late. But yeah, good things, I guess. I got a lot more confident. Like before, I wouldn't really be able to come up on here and just like speak freely, and I would have random bursts where I could be able to, but I feel like when I go to edit the video, you know, I look really slouched down and I'm looking downwards and I'm not looking at the fucking camera thing. I'm just like kind of looking away, or I'm like sitting away. And I couldn't really be able to just like look at the camera. Like, hey, people will see this. Hey, I'm looking at you. You're gonna basically speak in the void, to the void, while staring at the void. I can really face that. Like, I don't know. I think this experience made me more fearless, I guess.
I'm fearless, a new bitch, new crazy, like
And it's kind of really absurd. Like, you know, usually when shit happens to you, you kind of lose your what? That came out weirdly. You kind of lose your marbles, and you usually, I don't know, when it happens to me at least, my confidence usually plummets because I'm like, fuck, you know, I failed at something. Maybe you could have salvaged it, but my impulsive fucking character cannot salvage things because I just don't give a shit enough to, and I couldn't be honest. You know, I usually really talk down to myself and all this, but today's the first day where shit went really south for me, and I'm not really talking down to myself. Even though I got severely fucking disrespected a couple of times. And I feel like shit about it, but I didn't feel like, oh, I deserved it. I didn't, like, for once, man, I fucking feel like I didn't deserve that disrespect. I spoke back, you know. I told somebody who to go fuck themselves. Like, I would never say that before. I would have never been able to bring those words out of my chest before, yet here I am and I fucking did it, and I'm hashtag proud of myself, guys. Yeah, hashtag proud of myself, yeah. But I don't know, man. My confidence went up. So yeah, if you ever get fired from your job, you lovely person, hello. Maybe think a bit the way I'm thinking. Well, feel rather. I'm not really. Like, thinking is stressful because, you know, it's a shit thing, and I have to figure this out now. But you know, feeling wise, like, I just feel really confident. You know, you should feel really confident if you get fired. You should feel really confident. Like, you know what? God, the angels, the universe, the whatever you believe in, you know, the manifestation of the atomic reality that I am living in, okay? If you're a scientific person, didn't want me in that shit fucking place anyway because I'm too hot to be there, bitch. Hello. I'm too hot to be there. And you know what? You are too. If you got fired or if you're on the brink of it, bitch, you're too fucking hot to be there anyway. So take it that way, yeah. Just take it that way. Even if you don't believe it, like just take it that way. Take it that way. I actually believe that. No, I mean no, it's not logical, but you know what I mean. Like I'm too the way I actually believe, like my narcissistic belief about this kind of is like I was too pure-hearted to be constantly in the presence of severely chronically envious people who try to fuck you over and disrespect you in various ways, shapes, and forms throughout your whole shift every single fucking day that you're there. So yeah, I kind of feel like, you know, I'm too pure to be there, and that's why I used to get so drained around the people, and I used to feel really restless there in that job. And okay, yeah, sure, every job has this. Yeah, but there is an extent, you know. Usually, it's a couple people that try to bring you down, but when it's like a mass of people that all like you can see that the majority of people where you are, even if it's not like a company in this context, but no, in mine it is, but you know, you can take it in any context. If you're a part of a church group, or if you're in school and your classmates, if you're, I don't know, fucking somewhere with people around you all the time, and you sense that there is so much like pathology and evil and egoism that not only do they try to raise themselves up at all costs, but they also step over everybody that's not stepping over everybody else. You know, you will get drained because that's not the way you operate. So I envision it in a way, like the way I explain it to myself abstractly is like your soul is so light colored next to theirs. Like imagine there's white, gray, and black, okay? Morally white people are I sound like I'm giving a fucking class on racism right now. I'm not talking about the skin color, guys. I'm talking about a soul color. Like imagine a soul gradient, okay? There's black, there's gray, and there's white. The whiter souls, let's envision them as like the pure-hearted people, you know, humble people, people that help others, even if like whenever they have free time, they help others, or people that give advice to others and try to help people and lift them up emotionally and spiritually, and people that actually give solutions to problems, and you know, people that try to solve shit basically, whether it's like logically, whether it's like a problem arises and you're gonna solve it, or whether it's like somebody's feeling down and you try to solve that, you know, whatever, in whatever way. And then there are like gray souls that kind of like swing in the middle, that are kind of on a journey, I guess, to get lighter or darker, whatever they choose to do with their own free will. And then there are really dark souls, man, that are just envious and psychopathic, I guess. If you're really light colored and you're in a place full of black, pitch black souls or really dark gray souls, your soul starts to glitch, you know? Your soul starts to glitch. Your soul feels out of place, and you feel out of place. And because you literally feel out of place, it's like you try to give all these excuses to yourself, and it's like, oh, I'm not good enough next to these people. These people are purple. These people are performing better than me. They're performing harder than me. They're more efficient than me in the workplace. They're always put together, you know. Oh, these women, they always have a full face of makeup. perfect hair all the time. They wear heels. How they wear heels on the job every fucking day? And I'm over here, and today I only had time to do my lipstick or to brush my fucking teeth, literally. Like, you start to compare yourself. You're like, maybe I'm not as pretty as them. Even if you're a man, like, you know, take this in your context. If you're not, or like, if you're not a person that like wears makeup or does her hair, you know, put this in your context. I'm giving examples, and you can interpret them. I'm giving you the abstract thought to interpret rather than actual, like, step by step. This is, you know, how you should think or how you should see things. What was I even say? I went on a tangent trying to explain my own tangent. Y'all. Oh yeah. You say, maybe start thinking like, maybe these people are prettier than me, and not because you actually think that they're physically prettier than you, but because they seem to have a lot of time on their hands to always take care of themselves and put themselves nicely like a bow and present themselves perfectly, and are always really unemotional, and seems like nothing affects them, and they're always perfect, and you're like, maybe I'm just not good enough. Maybe I'm just not good enough. That's why I feel out of place. Maybe I'm just not good enough. But in reality, you know, your soul gives you these feelings that your mind cannot interpret because it's unconscious on a soul level. That you are out of place. That's why you feel that way. Don't gaslight yourself and go, I'm out of place because I'm not as put together as these other people. I'm not as accomplished as these other people. I don't have the power that these other people have. You feel out of place because you are, and you are out of place because your soul is out of place. And if your soul resides in the aura of your body, then yeah, your body becomes out of place if you're aligned with your soul. What I'm trying to say is you're too aligned with your own soul to be in the heavy presence of those that are morally dark. I sound like hell yeah, Aristotle. Literally forgot what Aristotle was on about, guys. So yeah, you're a bad bitch and you're better than everybody. Yeah. So yeah, basically, don't beat yourself up for this shit going south. Things will figure themselves out. And yeah, if you like my vibe, if you like the way I explain things, if you don't mind my silly little tangents and my performative awkwardness, then yeah, subscribe and watch my things if you want. I will love you forever. Not because of that. I already love you forever because you're a pure soul. That came out wrongly. You're a pure. Yeah. You're a pure fucking soul and you're on this world and you deserve love. So yeah, love everybody. If anybody saw the crystal and is wondering, if anyone's a crystal girly out here, it's a black tourmaline. Yeah, my other one's an obsidian. Yeah, this is a tourmaline. It's a black tourmaline.